feel the wind snapping back, flying bottom. Watch PT shine. Crowds laughter and cheers. Hats off and cheers. Crowds laughter and cheers.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Hat Talk Live Friday Drop live cop show. We are here for the Petit Oui Oui Friday Drop, happening just about under 2.5 minutes now from right now on the Goorin World app. So make sure you've got your payment information, your address, you're logged in. Make sure everything is all set on the Goorin World app. And just about 2 minutes and 15 seconds. The drop will be live on the Goorin World app, and I will have it in hand and on head for all of you to see today. So get ready. This one's going to be another one of those banger drops. So be ready when the hat drops, and I will have it to show you all the great details and the little hidden features on this hat. Pretty cool hat today. So get ready for that. I see a great crowd in here already. Met Jewel, welcome in. Angie's in here. Charisma's in here. Jamie's in here. Krista Wilson is in here. There you go. She just got last week's hat delivered. So there you go. Awesome. All right. So we are here and just getting going here. And we will talk about some other things too. Once the hat does drop, I'll have it on my head and in hand for you to see. So any questions you guys have, you can tell me your response, whether you copped it, whether you didn't cop it, what you guys think. So there you go. Just about a little over a minute. This is the killing time portion. This is like the toughest part of this show, to be honest, is the killing time before the drop happens, because then after the drop happens, I got tons of shit to talk about. But this killing time, 5 minutes, that's why I only do 5 minutes before, because I tried to do 15 and it was like murder to try and get through. So little under a minute to go. I'm ignoring what Charisma is saying, but that's not the word on the patch. So that is not it. So you're off, but you might have the animal correct. So get ready. 40 seconds away. Make sure you got your Goorin World app. So, squirt. Yup. Oh, you got this hat. Okay, there you go. Yup. So you must have bought it from some secondary reseller. So yeah, this was a great one. This was early 2024. One of the first hats, maybe might have been the first hat of 2024 or second hat. Can't even remember at this point. Last year was a blur. So, but it was early 2024. That's for sure. But we're 10 seconds away. I will get the hat ready in hand, and then I'll have it on my head, and I'll have it to show you all today as we are now ready for Petit Oui Oui. Weed apostrophe D with that skunk on there. This is a kind of a different backed patch. It's actually it's like the terry cloth backed patch. One of the first times I believe we've seen that. Skunk, nicely detailed skunk on there. You do see that blinged out Eiffel Tower on the crown and on the brim. So it continues on down to the brim. Nice, sparkly little extra bling with those stones on there, like we saw with Jewel Tony's earlier or late last year. Got that camo aspect to it. I mean, it kind of, to me, it looks camo-y. I don't know if it's like making out something else or if there's another pattern that's in there, but looks kind of like a camo with like the dots and everything on there. Very, very cool how they did the Eiffel Tower, work that into that. So maybe it's like a map. Maybe it's a map of France on there that we're looking at. Beige mesh in the back, olive green snap in the back with that Goorin Bros limited circulation tag hanging in the back, limited circulation tag on the inner. On the underbrim, a little French fry with some ketchup dripping off of the French fry. And the ketchup stained the sweatband on the interior there too, the terry cloth sweatband on the interior. So a little bit of French all the way around on here. It's got that theme going all the way through it. Weed with the little skunk on there. Very nice hat. Very cool. Definitely has the bling on there. I know some of the girls like that. Some of the guys might like that too. Camo for the guys. A little something extra with that, standout touch. But very, very cool hat overall. So let me know your thoughts on it. Michael Cheek is having problems with the app. I would try and delete it and reinstall it if you're still having issues, but definitely close it out and reopen it. So there you go. That's the only thing I can recommend to you. Or reaching out to support right now is kind of tough because these hats might go quick. You never know how quickly a hat is going to sell out. So you want to do what you can to help yourself right now is the most important thing. Weed, skunk. What else can I say about it? You guys let me know what you guys think. I think the Eiffel Tower on there, the sparkle on there, you can see that. Very, very cool. I do have some photos up and I do have a reel posted on my Instagram page. So make sure you give that a like, give it a share, whatever you want, but make sure you give it a view and like anything. Anything helps the algorithm with the Instagram. That's a absolute nightmare. But do have some content on my page that I do have up, and I will share some of that with you right now. Actually, I do have a couple of photos that we took yesterday in one of our local smoke shops. As I took some photos in this hat, so you can see the hat on head there, as well as seeing it on my head right now on the live and everything. I also want to clarify while we're on the live show tonight or today from last night. Salty rim buzzed, hammered over it and hung over. It actually is hung over now on the Goorin.com website. So floater isn't the hat, it's actually the hung over hat. So the floater hat was a mistake, and now the hung over one is the one that is up on the website. So some people have gotten some emails regarding that. If they ordered and thinking they were going to get floater, they are actually going to get hung over, or I think they can choose to not receive the hat. But so that is Salty Rim, those 4 hats. That's the name of that collection there. And Great Escape is the other one, those satiny, nice hats. Both of these collections are great for the summertime. Those are available Goorin.com right now. Kids hats, as I mentioned last night, great for the Easter baskets. Grab your kids out there, get them into this early, grab them a nice little cute Goorin kids hat. Those are available Goorin.com and some on Goorin World app as well. A new colorway of 9060s popped up this morning on DTLR. This light blue, kind of like, purplish kind of blue, different blue hues. DTLR, that's where they're at. Link is in my link tree if you guys are interested in the 9060s. And they definitely still have some of those Goorin hats on sale from $19.98 to $29.98, $39.98, whatever it is. No buy one, get one 50% off right now, but there are hats on there that are on sale. JD Sports, Finish Line, same thing. Bunch of hats on there for $20, $30. So grab those while you can. And as we've always mentioned, Shoe Palace has a bunch of hats on there for $19.98, but they do have shitty shipping charges that are not great. Hold your smart device up to the screen, capture that QR code, save my link tree into your bookmark links, and you'll have all of the most trusted Goorin Bros retailers in one spot saved into your bookmark links. And anytime you're shopping for Goorin Bros hats, use the link tree and help out and support Hat Talk Live. I appreciate every single one of you out there. A lot of people have been using the Buckle link. Buckle's had some great stuff popping up lately. So Buckle has some stuff that people have been purchasing and helping out. And I greatly appreciate those people out there. So thank you very much for that. Don't forget to enter the We the Ones into the Goorin AI chatbot on the Goorin World app. Get those 15 free tickets. You never know when those 15 free tickets might come in handy for exclusive experiences and exclusive merchandise. So test that out from time to time, get those 15 free tickets and see if it gives you more than 15 free tickets from time to time. Check it out. Also, don't forget about the loyalty tier. The Hat Talk Live YouTube channel has a loyalty membership only tier. We've been doing wrap-up shows after Hat Talk Live every Thursday night the past couple weeks. And that is hosted by Charisma, where he goes in depth into what we just watched on Hat Talk Live. And he asks me questions and we go over things that we might not want to talk about on the normal show. It's a great environment. Charisma has done a great job the past couple episodes. I have to give him kudos for that. And people are missing out. If you are not on the loyalty tier, it's only $4.99 per month. Very inexpensive, less than a cup from Starbucks. You can get in and get your loyalty membership and get access to those members only wrap-up shows every Thursday night after Hat Talk Live ends. We also announced last night March Hatness is underway. The bracket was fully revealed last night on Hat Talk Live. So the 64 hat bracket is out. All you have to do is fill in your final 4, your final 2, and your champion, and you will be entered into a contest to win one of 5. I'll show these on the screen. One of 5 Kelly Green reefer hats. So submit your final 4, your final 2, and your champion. And if you are correct or close to correct, depending on how many people, the top 5 people who do it the best will be winners of a Kelly Green reefer hat. And if we have more than 5, they're tied or anything, we'll do the raffle wheel and we'll do it that way. But the way to get entered is to hit me up, send me a DM on Instagram, and let me know that you want the March Hatness bracket. And I will also send you the fillable bracket. I only need your final 4, your final 2, and your final champion. So that's all I need from you. I don't need your completed full 64 team bracket, but I will supply you both of those so you can fill yours in. These brackets lock on Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. That is your absolute last chance to enter this. So you have to submit your bracket by 4 p.m. Eastern time on Monday afternoon, because on Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, March Hatness begins in my Instagram story at Big T5279 on Instagram. Voting begins 8 p.m. Eastern time on Monday night. So get those brackets completed and submitted as soon as possible. But Monday is your last chance for that. We're in the Petit Oui Oui live cop show right now, and tomorrow we will have a special card rip live with Gio. Time to be determined. So you want to smash that notification bell and make sure you're notified anytime we do go live. So because tomorrow will be a surprise live, and you don't want to miss out, as we do have 3 blaster boxes of WWE Topps Chrome to rip open. 3 of these bad boys tomorrow. We have these, and me and Gio will be ripping cards open, and we'll hopefully be pulling some Rock autographs, Stone Cold Steve Austin autographs, something cool, something valuable. Who knows what we're going to pull tomorrow. But anyway, we're here for the hats too. Goorin World app now available for those of you guys that are interested out there. Petit Oui Oui. Weed. Great little skunk patch on there. Terry cloth on the back, terry cloth backed patch. Different, something different. Eiffel Tower bling. Little French fry under brim, dripping the ketchup, dripping that ketchup onto the sweatband as well. Very cool. I think that's all I got. Unless you guys got any other questions or anything, I will be back for another Hat Talk Live next Thursday night as well. But again, don't forget about tomorrow. We will be live for Card Rip Live, the other show that we have going now that's in its early stages. Me and Gio will be here for that. I'm just going to check messages real quick just to see if there's anything that we do have up and running. I'm actually going to post a TikTok too while I sit here. If you guys got any questions or anything, let me know, and we will definitely talk about anything else you want to talk about. Let me just post this TikTok. Let me know if you guys got anything before we get out of here. YouTube hates long goodbyes, but we're going to give them one anyway. Thank you, Aunt Christine. Great to see you too. Except I can't see you. Appreciate you being in here on a Friday afternoon. Appreciate everybody out there being in here. I will tell one short little story before I do leave though. So when I was working, me and one of my buddies, we used to go on walks all over this not so great part of New York. And often we would have the smell of reefer or skunk. And it's often hard to distinguish the two in my mind. I mean, reefer kind of smells skunky to me. And I used to have friends who would argue with me too, and they would be like, "Oh no, it doesn't. That's just bad weed or something." And I'm like, I don't know. It kind of smells like skunk to me all the time. So I mean, I don't care for the smell personally. I'm not a weed smoker, but me and my friend, we were walking around, and I used to come up with this little thing, and we were saying it's America's favorite hit game show, skunk or reefer, and we would have to determine whether or not was it a skunk that was dead on the side of the road that we smelled, or was it somebody smoking reefer? And it was a mystery every time. It was little fun things that you do when you're bored, when you're doing the walking at work and everything. So Just thought I'd share that little bit with you. Shout out to John out there if he's watching. Nope, it was Manans actually, in the shithole of Manans, where there's nothing to do but smell skunk and reefer. So, Santiago, you didn't tell me before this, so it's you're the Friday afternoon quarterback right now because you didn't say anything about it being a skunk. So nobody guessed this one on I saw in my DMs or anything, except for Charisma was saying skunk before the show. I don't know if they posted something that led him to say that, but anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Get in there, Goorin World app. Don't miss out on this one. If you guys are interested in it, you don't want to miss out. Price is $65, I believe. Yep, $65. Great hat, great details, great quality as always. So get in there and get it while you can. Appreciate every one of you out there watching. Again, smash that notification bell for Card Rip Live tomorrow with Gio. Time to be determined. We don't know yet. And I'll be back next Thursday night with another edition of Hat Talk Live and a wrap-up show. So join that loyalty tier and get in so you can catch those wrap-up shows. As always, I'm Big T. We the ones. In Big T we trust. Peace.